Have you ever noticed how some people make a mistake and simply move on, but for others, one small mistake can ruin an entire day? You wonder if people are upset with you. You apologize even when nobody asked you to. You promise yourself you'll do better next time. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. When you replay the conversation because you made a mistake, you sent an email with a typo, you showed up late and wonder if everybody's against you or talking bad about you. This is not because you're weak. And it isn't because you're too sensitive. There may be something much deeper happening inside the nervous system. Today, we are going to dive deep and understand one of my most popular short video when I said, you have the right to mess up. Because if those words feel almost impossible to believe, you're not alone. And by the end of this video, I hope you understand why making mistakes feels so painful and how you can slowly teach your body that you are still safe, still worthy, and still enough. Even when life doesn't go perfectly. Let's dive in. Most of us weren't born afraid of making mistakes. Watch a toddler learning to walk. They fall, they get up, they laugh, then they try again. They don't think, I guess I'm not good at walking. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned a tough lesson. Our mistakes were criticized. Maybe love felt conditional. Maybe we were compared with our siblings or many times. Maybe you had to grow up very fast. You became the responsible one. Being helpful kept people happy. Little by little, your nervous system started making an association. Mistake equals danger. Here is where the magic began. And I wish more people understood. Your nervous system isn't trying to make your life difficult. It's trying to protect you. If your body learned that mistakes once threatened connection, friendship, love, it would do everything possible to prevent them. That's why perfectionism feels exhausting. You over-prepare, overthink, replay conversations, second guess yourself. That's terrible. Wait until everything's perfect before taking action. Not because you're lazy, not because you lack confidence, because your nervous system believes if I don't make mistakes, I'll stay safe. The problem is that strategy usually becomes a prison. Instead of living, you are constantly mitigating, managing risks. What do I actually mean when I say you have the right to mess up? I don't mean lowering your standards or becoming careless, avoiding responsibilities. I mean something deeper. You do not lose your worth because you made a mistake. Listen to this again. You do not become less than because you made a mistake. Your worth was never dependent on your performance. Think about someone you deeply love. Maybe a child or your best friend, your partner. If they made a mistake, they suddenly become unworthy of love? Of course not. So why do we treat ourselves that way? Somewhere inside, many of us quietly believe, I have to earn the right to belong. And perfectionism becomes the price we pay. But here's the truth, Buttercup. You don't earn your humanity. You already have it. Healing doesn't begin by forcing yourself to stop caring. It starts by creating small experiences where your nervous system experiences safety. Oh, I made a mistake and I'm still okay. Maybe you send an email without reading it 7 times. Or possibly you admit, I don't know. It's okay to say, I don't know. Maybe you ask for help, or you will speak up before you've found the perfect words. Take the risk, take a chance, because these tiny moments matter. In those moments, your body discovers, oh, I survived. And with those small discoveries, you are creating a new pathway, not with positive thinking, with lived experience. Awareness, Buttercup, always come first, and then safety follows. Confidence is a process. It grows. It out of this experience that you are risking, confirming that you are alive, becoming stronger. That's the path of growing confidence. Confidence is something you build one imperfect step at a time. Today, I want to share with you about why you have the right to mess up. If you've spent years believing that making mistakes makes you less lovable, capable, trustworthy, you don't need permission from anyone else. You already have the right to be human and learn and change your mind and try again, to get it wrong, to grow. There is no growth without mistakes. The women I admire most aren't the ones who never make mistakes. They're the ones who stop letting mistakes define who they are. So this week, Buttercup, I want to leave you with one question. Where in your life are you waiting to be perfect before allowing yourself to fully live? Maybe today your next step isn't becoming better. Maybe it's becoming kinder to the human being who's been trying hard for so long. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What mistake have you been carrying for far too long? Because you might discover you are not nearly as alone as you think.